trip.
The Royle appointment. Joe takes over from Frank Clark at Man City.
The Home Secretary rules out another public inquiry into Hillsborough.
And Ian Evans out of the Five Nations clash with England.
In the Sports Centre, GABBY, YORATH and Lorenzo.
Hello, they've had 6 managers in the last 18 months, but Joe Royle insists he's the one to make Manchester City great again. We hear from the new main man in a moment.
It's nearly the moment of truth for Gianluca Vialli as Chelsea manager. We look ahead to his first game in charge. Plus, we've all the goals from last night's games in Division 1, including the ones that took Nottingham Forest back to the top of the table.
But first, Joe Royle admits he faces a massive job saving Manchester City from relegation to the 2nd Division. Royle has replaced Frank Clark, who's been sacked following a string of results that left the club one place off the bottom of Division 1. But with 15 games to go, Royle insists they can get enough points to stay up. Rob Palmer reports.
Manchester City manager's door revolves furiously. Joe Royle, greeted by well-wishers. His predecessor, Frank Clark, packed his possessions into the car boot after being given the boot. A depressing 14-month chapter, concluding with City second from bottom of the 1st Division over. An optimistic era begins.
It's a great club, it's a massive club, but it's just a little bit sick at the moment.
A lot of managers have turned it down over the years. Why have you taken it? Why did you wait for it?
It wasn't a matter of waiting. I don't think you can be that particular, but the job that I took had to excite me, and this place excites me. The potential is immense, and everybody says it sooner or later someone will get that place right, and hopefully that'll be me.
Royle's words echo those of the other 5 men who've been given control of the team since Francis Lee became chairman. Clark heard of his demise on a radio station.
It's symptomatic of one of the big problems here. It's impossible to keep anything confidential at the football club, and I'm sure the chairman was hoping that him not being able to contact me, then it wouldn't have got out until he'd spoken to me this morning. But that doesn't seem to be the way of things here.
Clark was told face-to-face of his sacking 17 hours after Joe Royle was asked to take the job. But interestingly, not by Mr. Lee, but by Dennis Stewart, the representative of the major shareholders. Dennis Stewart was a teammate of Joe Royle's when City last won a trophy. He voiced concern at Clark's managerial record, but Clark accepted it was results assassination, not character assassination.
One of the reasons is I think that the players have been playing with too much apprehension, certainly at Main Road. And it's a particular disappointment that we've not been able to deal with that.
Royle takes the job with a positive frame of mind. The fans' frustrations boiled over following the defeat to Bury.
I think we've got to be positive and look towards it. 15 games, get as many points as we can, and the sooner we get away from the bottom a little bit, the pressure's off the place. I can feel the tension in the players this morning, even at this stage, so let's go for it. But they've proved against Notts Forest and against Middlesbrough they can beat the best in this division.
One of Royle's first decisions will be whether to cash in on Georgie King-Clancy.
He's a fantastic talent. I think we've got one game to sort out. I mean, who knows what the rest of the season, and there's no hidden meaning behind that. I mean, we'll be picking a team from game to game, but I'm not going to guarantee at this stage that anyone's going to be playing for the rest of the season. But the answer is I'm an admirer of his talent. I mean, I've not asked the question, is there massive millions to spend, because it's not relevant at the moment. What I have to do is get the best. I don't even know for sure what these players can do. I'll find out very quickly.
And here's a comparison. Since Alex Ferguson took over at Manchester United, City have put 13 different people in charge of their first team. Will Joe Royle be the first to see out his contract? Rob Palmer, Sky Sports, Main Road.
So Royle in charge.